Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Eli, the real estate guy, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about this particular topic here. Basically, understanding that you can't do it on your own. Okay. Now, before we get started, go ahead and like this video if you like the information I provide to you all, and also subscribe so that you're notified of whenever we're posting another video. All right. So, as far as the topic of you're not being able to do it on your own. When it comes to reaching another level of success or being beyond where you are, all right, for these situations, I'll talk about real estate specifically. So in real estate, if you're flipping houses, if you're renting houses, if you're wholesaling, whatever it is, you cannot do this entire process by yourself and continue to, and basically not run out of gas. Now, let me give you an example. All right, now, say if you have a wholesaling company or a company to where you are acquiring these properties, right? You're going out there, you're doing the marketing, and you're finding these properties, right? Now, yes, that part, if depending on how you want to operate, you could be the person that's doing that part, right? But then you also, end up being the person that evaluates the deal. You also be the person that's inspecting, all right? And now imagine if you're the person that's marketing, right? And you're going out to inspect. Let's just say this person can only meet during the times to where you're supposed to be marketing. Now, there is an effective time to market. I'm not sure if this is the same way and you're all throughout the country, but I know for me, on Mondays and Fridays, it's best to market in the morning. So between like 8 and 12 is the best times to reach people as far as cold calling. And Tuesday through Thursday is best to reach them between 3 to 7. That's where I get my most responses. All right, so with that being said, let's just say on Tuesday through Thursday, every day you're getting appointments that's at 5:30, 6 o'clock. Now, if you adjust your time, yes, it's better to do something than nothing, but now you're not able to market in those prime times. So now you're going on these appointments. Yes, it's great that you're getting a deal, but now you're not churning and getting more leads, right? So with that, that's where I feel like it's important to have either a partner that's doing a call or a VA that's going to be doing the marketing for you. Now, let's just say once you get the property under contract, okay? Now, you got all the paperwork and you sent it into the title company. All right. Now, when it comes to getting to doing the repairs for the property, yes, you may be very handy. You may be able to do all the work. You may be licensed, and you may be an electrician. You may also be a plumber. You may have had experience putting up drywall, paint, floor. It's great that you have those abilities, but if you're flipping one house and you're doing all the work yourself, right? What happens if you get a second house? Now all of a sudden you're capped off at what you can accept. That yes, you would have made more money. Instead of making $30,000 for this flip, you made $50,000 for this flip. But now you can only do one flip at a time because of your cap, right? You can only work on so many houses, and not only will you be able to make $50,000 from this house, if you hired a contractor to do the work, they could have done the work in 2 months. But because it's just you, it's going to take you 4 months, right? So now it's taking you 4 months to make the 50. And of course, once they get the property under contract and do it. So now it's taking you, 5.5 months to be able to make the 50 versus once you get one property under contract, you send it, you get bids on the contractor does the work, and you're only responsible for observing and making sure that they're pushing forward. But as another property comes through, now you're able to do the same thing. But now it's just a matter of managing those two properties and making sure that they're being pushed forward. Both properties are being worked on. You make 30 here, 30 here, and in 3 months, the house is sold and you'll be able to continue on, right? So it's better to be able to have a team of people that will help you throughout the process. Now, of course, once you grow, you may have somebody else that's gonna have to manage those people. You may visit job sites here and there, but as you continue to grow, you have to remove yourself from certain layers to where you're working on your business instead of in your business. You can't grow if you're always the person that's cold calling and texting by yourself. You can't, right? You may do very well for yourself, but you can't expand to do other things. You can't do anything else if your time is set, if you're locked in on being able to market. Because remember, if you're going out there, just imagine if you're the person that's doing the repairs, right, to the home, if you're doing if you put in the floors, you're painting, if you're doing all those things, now you can't market. right? Now you can't cold call. Now you can't text. Now you can't find the other one. And so whenever this house is done in 4 months, then that's when you'll be able to start calling again. But now you got to start that whole process over again, right? Follow up with all those leads, and you have to churn all that stuff all over again, right? And so it's important for you to constantly build your pipeline so that eventually you'll be able to consistently get those leads in. And yes, there may be situations in the future where you may have to wholesale a few because of your capacity, but eventually you want to grow to where you want to be able to keep your deals and keep them in house so that you're moving on from there. So I say all that to say, make sure that you're acquiring a team over time. And yes, there's nothing wrong. I'm telling y'all right now, there's nothing wrong with starting off by being your own cold caller and your own texter, right? I started off cold calling using Google Voice. Like I'll get a list, I'll get it skip trace, and number by number, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? And so there's nothing wrong with doing that. Everybody has to start somewhere. But I'll tell you where it's dangerous is once you go online and you see all these people with these multi-million-dollar businesses, and you're like, all right, I'm going to start off with 10 cold callers. What's going to happen is you're going to get broke real fast, and you're going to be like, wholesale is a scam. Real estate is a scam. How does anybody make money in this thing? Start off small and grow and expand to the degree to where you can make sure that you're on top of everything. Make sure that you're overseeing what needs to be tweaked, because the worst thing that you could do is scale chaos. If you scale chaos, that's how you get the wildfires. That's how you get basically a burning business that's just ripping through your finances, and you can't find out what's going on with it, right? So before you get all these systems, before you get real fancy, get real basic, wax on, wax off. You want to make sure you're getting very basic. You're getting down to the root of everything. You're understanding the concepts of why certain things are being done. So that way, once you build on top of it, then you're building structure instead of building chaos. All right. So, hey, thank y'all so much for tuning into another video. Greatly appreciate you all always tuning in. So go ahead and like this video if it has provided you with any value, and also go ahead and subscribe to this channel so that you're notified of whenever we are posting another video. And with that being said, thank y'all so much, and I cannot wait for y'all to get your first deal. Y'all take care.